Remember, before you make any V-Buck purchases, to enter the name Illustrate in the Supporter Creator tab. Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome back. My name is Illustrate, and in this video today, we will be talking about Tank Penny. No, we will be talking about the Smasher Basher. The Smasher Basher is a new weapon that you can get from the winter event llamas, or the Frostnight event llamas. Mine has 135% crit damage, 30% damage, 15% damage and energy, 25% crit rating, and 45% damage to slowed and snared. Also, after eliminating 5 enemies with this weapon, my shield will regenerate. So let's briefly talk about the support and tacticals that I have. Right now I have Hit 'em while they're down, which grants 24% damage to stun, staggered, and knockdown targets. And then I have Stun Baton. Melee critical hits do increase impact and add 1.5 seconds of stun when the enemy is interrupted. You'll be seeing this a lot when you're a constructor and you're swinging a big hammer around. And she could take advantage of it, as you will see in this video. She has actuated attacks, which increases blunt melee damage by 25%. She has shielded, which increases her maximum shield by 20%. She has hammer critical chance, which increases hammer critical rating by 18%. She has healthy, which increases maximum health by 20%. She has hammer critical damage, which increases hammer critical damage by 70%. She has nice and slow, so in addition to kinetic overload, she slows targets, and this is why I have that 5th perk. So right now we're gonna go ahead and get into a 4-player deliver the bomb. As you're gonna see, I am just demolishing the creatures. Well, that didn't work. C4 is not that effective against flingers. Now you know. Knowing is half the battle. That should have been a one-shot. I got robbed. Must have been some lag going on right there. See that? One shot. So mine may not be the best setup, but it's a very good setup for her, and it's taking advantage of her already intrinsic ability to slow targets, and she does more damage to slow targets, and she does more damage to knock down targets. It's ridiculous. You can set this up for a more defensive hammer, so I do plan to level up 2 of them when I get the other one that gives hammer every time you knock an enemy out up to 5 times. I believe it gives you like 25 armor or something like that. So like having a more tankier hammer would be nice. Although sometimes they say the best defense is a good offense. And Tank Penny has that in spades. In spades she does. Oh my gosh. It's so real. I missed the spin attack. Shame on me. That was embarrassing. That kind of sucked too, when your teammates take out a target. That is the problem with melee. You can't close the distance. The lead sled, however, you can close the distance pretty fast, actually. And if you haven't seen that video, you should check it out. I did a video on the lead sled, and basically when you do a heavy attack with that, you get launched in the air towards the target. That's why I want to see the Infinity Blade in Save the World. I mean, how many of you think that that would be a good idea? If you've ever played BR, the Infinity Blade was in there for like, what, 3 days? And then they removed it because they said it was OP. And they can't have that because people couldn't deal with it towards the end of matches. It was just very powerful, which I will admit it was kind of difficult But I mean, if you aim a shotgun blast at somebody holding the Infinity Blade, guess what's gonna happen to him? The same thing that happens to everybody else. You could also snipe the person holding the Infinity Blade if they stop moving for a second. It's kind of hard to do, but he stopped moving and he just caught 300,000 damage to his face cranium.
Just made the world safer. Flinger, no flinging.
So if you're curious on how to deal with the Smasher with this weapon, you walk up to the Smasher, you do a heavy attack, which like that will usually launch the Smasher on his butt and leave him stunned if you're using the same setup as me. And then you just go up to him and either do another spin attack or just whack him. Play whack-a-mole with his face with the Smasher Basher. If you liked what you're seeing today and you want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button, tap that subscribe button, and smash that subscribe button.